Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dede Mariana Zaria. So in this video, I'm going to explain and translate about the text using the certain method. So I'm going to explain you guys to explain why I use this method. So before we move to the translation, let me explain what is a translation. So translation is the process of converting text or speech from one language to another language while preserving its meaning, ideas, cultural context, and it bring the communication between the speakers in different language, also allowing information, ideas, cultural context to be shared across linguistic boundaries. So I'm going to explain the translation according to Peter Newmark. So Peter Newmark is really known in the translation studies. Peter Newmark says that the translation is rendering the meaning of a text into another language in the way that the author intended the text. So this definition emphasizes the importance of faithfully conveying the meaning of the original text according to the author intent. So Peter Newmark is known about two approach of translation method. For the first one is semantic translation, and the second is communicative translation. Semantic translation is just translation that focus on maintaining or retaining the original context or the original meaning, because this translation is prioritize the author style, also cultural context and subtle nuances. So for the second is communicative translation. Communicative translation is aimed to make the context more understandable with using the easy language to make the reader or the listener more understand about the text. So I got this text from the Pinterest, and it is apparently the text from the book called A Gentle Reminder by Bianca. And this text is talk about how we should take our time and working on our past, so we don't have to see another people who is more successful than us. So it's really important to know ourselves, to recognize ourselves, and working on ourselves first before we know about the other. So it's until we got what we wanted for our lives. So I think that's basically the text talk about. So now I will read the text from the first and also the text that I've translated. So it is okay to take your time. We live in a generation that romanticizes moving forward as quickly as possible when it comes to career and our future and our success within them. But there's no point in rushing quickly towards a life that will not inspire you or fulfill you. It is okay to slow down. It is okay to take time you need. You are in no rush to figure out your own self. It's never late to start over. It's never too late to change your mind. It's never too late to redirect yourself, to replace the dreams you thought you wanted for the ones that genuinely excite and challenge you. So for the meaning is, tidak apa-apa untuk meluangkan waktu. Kita hidup di generasi yang menggambarkan maju secepat mungkin sebagai sesuatu yang ideal, terutama dalam hal karir, masa depan, dan kesuksesan kita. Namun, tidak ada gunanya terburu-buru menuju kehidupan yang tidak akan menginspirasi atau memenuhi dirimu. Tidak apa-apa untuk melambat, tidak apa-apa untuk mengambil waktu yang kamu butuhkan. Kamu tidak perlu terburu-buru untuk mengenal diri sendiri. Tidak pernah ada kata terlambat untuk memulai lagi, mengubah pikiran, menentukan arah baru, atau mengganti mimpi yang dulu kamu impikan dengan mimpi yang benar-benar membuatmu bersemangat dan tertantang. So let's move to the translation. For the first is from the sentence, it is okay to take your time. We live in a generation that romanticizes moving forward as quickly as possible when it comes to career and our future and our success within them. But there's no point in rushing quickly towards a life that will not inspire you or fulfill you. In this text, I use the semantic translation. I will translate it into Indonesian. The meaning is, tidak apa-apa untuk meluangkan waktu. Kita hidup di generasi yang menggambarkan maju secepat mungkin sebagai sesuatu yang ideal, terutama dalam hal karir, masa depan, dan kesuksesan kita. Namun, tidak ada gunanya terburu-buru menuju kehidupan yang tidak akan menginspirasi atau memenuhi dirimu. Tidak apa-apa untuk melambat, tidak apa-apa untuk mengambil waktu yang kamu butuhkan. So, in this text, I use the semantic translation because I want to ensure the author's meaning about the author message, and also emotional tone and in the depth of the meaning of this text. So why I use the semantic translation? Because in this text, I want to maintain the author's exact meaning about this text because this text is basically talk about self deeply, so it really needs to understand about the author exact meaning without adapting it too much or without changing the meaning too much. So for the next is the second translate. You are in no rush to figure out your own soul. It's never too late to start over. It's never too late to change your mind. It's never too late to redirect yourself, to replace the dreams you thought you wanted for the ones that genuinely excite and challenge you. So, I'm going to read the Indonesian version. The translation is, kamu tidak perlu terburu-buru untuk mengenali diri sendiri. Tidak pernah ada kata terlambat untuk memulai lagi, mengubah pikiran, menentukan arah baru, atau mengganti mimpi yang dulu kamu impikan dengan mimpi yang benar-benar membuatmu bersemangat dan merasa tertantang. So, in this text, I use the communicative translation because the communicative translation is prioritize the reader understand and giving the message clear to the reader to make it understand and relatable. So I want to make it natural for the audience to know about the exact meaning. In this text, I can simplify the ideas about the text, such as figure out your own soul. If we change it to Indonesian, it's like menemukan jiwa, and it's really not clear or still complex. So here I use the term mengenali diri sendiri, which is recognize yourself, to clarify the meaning and the context about the text. So in here also there is the text that written redirect yourself, or if we change it into Indonesian adalah menentukan arah lagi. So in this text also I use the term menentukan arah baru, which is more common in Indonesia, especially to make it more understand for the reader to know about the meaning of the core meaning of the text. So the last reason why I use the communicative translation for this text is I want to make the reader more understand, even if they not really fluent in English or what. I just want to use a simple language to make it more understand for the reader. So the conclusion about this translation is that translation is not only transferring the language into another language, but translation also requires the method to achieve an accurate and reliable translation for the reader, and it makes the message of the text more understandable. And also, in this video, I use the semantic and communicative translation, which is semantic translation is more like maintaining the original context of the text according to the author intent or author message, while communicative translation is the translation that concern with the reader. So it's really important to make the reader understand about the text, and this translation is using the easy or the simple language, so the reader can understand completely about the text. Okay, that's enough from me, so I hope this will be useful. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.